Sam McKenney here with the Wildcat Golf Academy. And again, I want to talk to you about without a club, it's winter time, so what you can do in your office, at home, wherever you might be if you can't get to a dome or a place where you can actually hit golf balls, whether it's into a net or at a dome. But you can work on some movement pattern things, which I think this is the best time of the year to really work on these things. You don't have to worry about where the ball's going, what you're doing, have a tournament coming up. You really take the time to start to work on how your body's going to move through space in the golf swing. So once again, taking two shafts, I put this through my two front belt loops to secure that. Got this extra shaft that I'm going to rest on my shoulders. Okay, and I'm going to show you, it's a three-part series or three-part movement step. You can do it, just practice one at a time. You can practice all three at a time. It just kind of depends on where you're at and what you feel comfortable doing. But I just want to kind of show you the angles in which your body will be at certain parts of the golf swing. So once we take our setup at address, okay, back a little bit, take our setup at address. When I make my backswing, I'll go from this position first, sorry. When I make my backswing, okay, and if I get pretty close to full backswing here, what you're going to notice is how tilted my shoulders are with this shoulder shaft that I have. I'm turning. When I turn the right way, my shoulders are going to be tilting down quite a bit. They're not going to level out, which is what we see a lot of times. And the reason we see this a lot of times is it's hard for people to support themselves. They have weak glutes, hip strength, flexibility issues. It's common for them to, as they turn, to stand, because that's the only way their body goes, physically. So to learn the proper movement will get you to turn. You're going to feel tilted over. Chest is going to feel tilted over your legs. You're going to be in this position. And hold that for a few seconds and let it go and kind of repeat that. From the face-on view, once I'm in this position, when I start my transition, we're going to let our legs, let the legs go out from underneath us. So we'll let our legs move, and they'll start to go out from underneath our body, our upper body. Our legs will move, and what I want you to notice is that my hip shaft now is going to tilt, the right side of it's going to tilt down, be lower relative to my left side. And I'm fairly close to being in my impact position at this point. So once I'm here, I'll shift. This shaft starts to level out, then it gets into more of a right side low tilt as I work into my impact position. That's pretty close to impact right there. Then from this view, into my impact position, my chest will continue to rotate post-impact in this fashion. Again, what you can see is how tilted my shoulders are. And a lot of times what we'll see is people will come into the golf ball and they'll come in this way, really level with their hips and shoulders working into the golf ball. Then they have to manipulate the club somehow just to make contact. So what we want to do is get the sensation is right side, right hip, right shoulder, lower than left side, working into impact and post-impact. And as we go through, we're going to really get the sensation of this increased tilt. And overdo it. Yeah, this increased tilt. I can really feel it in my left glute right now, creating that support as I work into the side. What I don't want you to be mistaken with is we're not just doing this. Not just kind of tilting back or working backwards. It's just a natural tilt as I shift my weight and rotate into impact and past impact. Okay, so again, it'll look like this as I work into it. This one. Again, like I said, that'd be a little bit past impact as we go through, and eventually everything will start to level out as you complete your swing. But we're just kind of looking at those certain positions. Backswing, started downswing into impact, post-impact, what our hips and shoulders are going to look like.